Okay, here's this Squier Strat. Not sure how well you're going to be able to see this. It's lighting and stuff. Trying my best here. So here it is. Pretty cool guitar. I'm playing it through Blues Junior right now. Just going to unplug it actually. So start off by showing you. Here's the serial number, that SQ10065. So kind of early, I think. Anyway, it's probably 83, 84. I guess that's what they are. And neck joint's good on it. Here's the bridge I mentioned in the ad that I put in. It's a Highway 1 USA bridge. It's got the, what did I do with that? Oh, here it is. It's got the steel block instead of the zinc. And it screws in, it's got the wide narrow as they call it, so it mounts wide. Not sure if you can see all this. It mounts in a wider mount, but it's got the narrower string width, which works good with this neck. It's pretty much in brand new shape, or good shape, you know. And you can see here's a little rub mark where that Kaler tremolo was mounted there at one time. I think the arm was rubbing there or something, I don't know. You can't see very well the post holes that I plugged with dowels, so that's good. So yeah, as I said in the ad, that's original jack plate, pretty certain. The body got a nice contour to it. I'm not sure what you'd call it, whether it's standard or you get a couple different contours, I guess. Paint wise, it's probably refinished. I don't know if you can see this, but the screw here has got some red paint on it. So unless they put that in there and then painted it, kind of doubt they did. It's probably been refinished. I tried to scuff off some hair inside there and see what was under. It's kind of darker color under there, but it's not really obviously clear. I don't know if they strip paint and then painted. I don't know anything about that. It's the way it's been. It looks good though. I like the red. If you like red Strats, it's got a nice look to it. Got some aging. Now it's got a little more. No, you can see maybe that it's kind of got a pinkish hue, as George Costanza would say there on the bottom. I don't know if that's fading, or just kind of the way it turned out. Got some nicks there, typical for a bottom, and maybe a little orange peel there, so that might indicate that it was a refinish, but I don't know. Wouldn't matter to me. It's not going to be a collector's piece anyway because of some of the routing and things, but if you can see that routing there, I think they just took off a little chunk of wood there. I'm not sure why. Maybe there was part of the Kaler that fit in there. I don't even remember. But this is all good. There's nothing, hardly any wood was taken off. They might have taken a little off vertically there. This pick guard is from a USA 2006 USA Strat. Kind of an odd color. It's kind of a beige-ish color. I could hardly find them, so if you like that pick guard, then there you go. But they're pretty expensive these days. They want like $50 for a USA pick guard, which is ridiculous. And it's got the electronics are nice CTS pots, kind of upscale versions a little bit. I got them from a place on Reverb. And it's got the Oak Grigsby switch. These screws are probably not original because they seem to not lay flush. They got a upturn quality to them, like they need to be in a recessed thing instead of that. Whatever. Screws are what came on it. I don't know if they're all original or any original. They're old rusty screws. They're dark screws. These knobs are good quality fender knobs, I believe, that with the proper splines for the pots and everything. They fit real well. And these pickup covers are not original, I wouldn't think. Somebody probably put black on there. I'd take them off if I were keeping it and put, you know, some white ones or aged ones. Match all that stuff up. But, you know, it's original pickups. One, as I said in the ad, is kind of more of a JV style. The other's got the little black squares in it. But they all ohm out at the exact same 5.8. And they all sound pretty similar. Sorry I showed you that. Back of the neck. I don't know if you can see this. Pretty good shape, really. It's got some, you know, little nicks and dings and little rub marks, but it's not got any major gouges that would bother you. And, you know, it's got some of the aging along here. I use the word aging. Just kind of, you know, wear. But not bad again. There's some there. You know, you see that always on these old maple necks. Pretty good looking. If you like a little bit of wear on it. It's got these ping tuners that somebody put on it. You can see the little fill holes from the original. I'm not sure if I did that. I can't remember. I think it was that way when I got it. And what else? And then, you know, here's the big deal where somebody chiseled off the back supporting wood to put a Kaler nut on there. If you do put a Kaler nut on there, the screw holes aren't there, and you can just screw it right in and it'll work great. I had one on there. I left the original on when I had a different bridge, and it had a nice height to it and all that stuff, and they did a good job of cutting that off. I've just got those little toothpick dowels in there sticking in the holes just to kind of help keep this in place. It's not glued. You can move it. You can hear me move it if you want to. And that's the unfortunate bit of finish that got pulled off when I was trying to stick them off there with a piece of tape. Pulled some finish off. I learned my lesson on that one. But, you know, you can, I don't know what you can do. Put a little sealant on there or something. But anyway, so there's that. Truss rod works fine. It's got that cool bullet truss rod. And that's about all I can think of right now. Well, let me play it unplugged a little bit because I want to hear that buzziness. Action's a little low for me. But it plays good. Plays well. Nothing really wrong with it. You know, do some little nut work on there and get a pretty good deal on one of these. Anyway, oh, here's the back plate I do have. It's the original, I believe. You can see it's white, but it's faded on the outside, so it's not a repro or whatever you want to call it. And it fits perfectly. The screw holes are perfect. So there's that. Do not have a whammy bar with it. You can get one all day long. It's coming with a fender soft case, which I don't have handy. Kind of a mid-level case. And that's it. So there you go.